Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? It's the end of June, which means June favorites time, of course. And I would take this time, take this little moment here to explain how quickly June has passed, but I feel like I do that in every favorites video. I'm like, oh my god, it's the end of the month. It went by so fast. So before I get into the favorites, I just want to take the time to quickly say how I'm just really amazed at like your guys' support. I feel like I have so many friends that I can talk to like anytime, anytime I pop on here and upload a video, it's like the response I get from you guys is incredible, and I just really wanted to say thank you so much for all of your sweet comments and your support. This time last year is when I started uploading videos on my channel, and I would have never thought that first of all, I never would have thought I would have kept up with it for a year, and second of all, I never would have thought that it would come this far. So I just want to take the time to like let reality soak in, and also just to say thank you so much, because I'm just doing this for fun, and I still love doing it, and I want to keep doing it, and I really just wanted to thank you. So I'm gonna stop there because I will like start talking all day long about that, how much I appreciate you guys. So now it's time for the favorites. I'm just gonna hop into it, start pulling out random stuff. First thing is something I haven't even shown you guys yet. It is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten powder. This is in their lightest shade called Porcelain, and I just recently bought this, actually like maybe a week ago, so I haven't technically been using it for the whole month, but I've been using it solid for like ever since I purchased it, and I'm wearing it today. I can't explain enough how much this has just made my complexion look so much healthier and brighter. It really does what the name says. It balances out your skin tone, and it definitely brightens. It just adds a really pretty glow all over to your face, not just a highlight. You guys know I love my highlight. I still wear highlighter, but this, you can use it for all over as a setting powder or just as a light finishing powder, and I think this powder is so pretty to look at. It's so cool. It has like this marbled effect. It reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream like melted together, because it has some white, brown, and a little bit of pink, and you just swirl everything together. It's a baked powder, and this is what it looks like just as a swatch. So anyway, that's the Balance and Brighten by Laura Geller. They have a bunch of other shades for different skin tones, but this one, Porcelain, is perfect for my complexion, and I'm so happy that they do have a powder that matches me, that doesn't look orange. I love everything about it. The formula, the results I get, it's just incredible. It's about $30, so it is a high-end product. It is a little bit expensive, but definitely worth it, and I can't believe I haven't tried this sooner because it's awesome stuff. Another face product I have here are the NYX HD Concealers, and I just tried these out based off of so many YouTubers who've been using them lately. I've seriously heard like 5 different people say how great these were, and I had to give them a try for myself to see what it was all about. I generally really like NYX products, and I have to say I'm really impressed with these concealers. So I have these in 2 different shades. I have this one called Light/Fair, and it's more of like an orangey tone. I kind of like to use this underneath my eyes to cancel out the blueness that shows, and then I like to use this one called Porcelain just as, to cover up blemishes or whatever I want extra coverage on. And I use this on top of my foundation, but I have used it before foundation. I've worn it alone by itself. Anyway, I use these concealers, I love them, and I just feel like they're so easy to blend. I think that's the #1 reason why people love them so much, including myself, is because they blend so flawlessly. You can use your finger, a brush, a sponge, whatever you have, and it just kind of like melts in with your foundation. I know that sounds gross, but it really works, and I've used this with my Revlon Color Stay and with my Makeup Forever HD foundations, and it looks great with either foundation that I use. I just think that they're really easy to kind of blend out, and sometimes that's what people have the most issue with when it comes to concealer, is blending it in and making it look like you're not wearing concealer, and that's why these are so great. I feel like, I'm not sure if they're HD or whatever, but I am filming in HD right now, so you guys tell me what you think. But I am wearing this one, Porcelain, today. I kind of did like a highlighting thing with it, but I wear highlighter on anyway, so I don't know. I don't wear concealer every day, but when I do, these are really great ones to use. Now for some blushes. I I just did my review on these. They are the new L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur blushes. I love these blushes. They're so pretty to look at. I think the packaging is just amazing. First off, the packaging is the actual color of the blush itself, which I don't know why I love it so much, but I just do. The formula is great. It's like a gel, kind of a mousse almost texture. It's really, really light on the skin. It's super easy to blend. In my review, I kind of show you swatches of each color and how I actually apply it on my skin. I'm wearing the shade Soft Peach on my cheeks today. I love this one for everyday wear because it is so light and so natural. Even if I do bold lips and eye makeup, this still kind of, it ties my look together without overpowering it, and that's the problem I have with blush a lot of the time, especially since I am fair. I feel like blush is really easy for me to overdo, and I know you're thinking like, well, why did you buy these crazy colors? Well, because the texture of these really blends out nicely, that if you use a light hand, it doesn't look crazy, which is the thing I love most about these. The blur factor to them really does work. I feel like that's why they're so easy to blend out, because they're so soft and creamy, and what you get is kind of it looks like a gel, but it feels like a mousse, and you just rub it out. That's what it looks like full, you know, full power. And then if you just take a little bit and you rub it out, you know, you get something a little bit softer. These are definitely amazing. I highly recommend you guys checking them out, especially if you're a huge blush fan, or if you were a huge fan of the Maybelline Dream Mousse blushes like I was. You're gonna love these because they're just like that, but I feel like a lot better. I mean, a step above those, and very, I feel like the colors are more modern and they're matte. They're not, you know, well, they're not matte, but they don't have shimmer in them, and they kind of dry to a matte finish if you don't set them with anything. So I just think they're so perfect, especially for this weather right now. I can't get enough of them. I already want more shades because they are that good. And yeah, so the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur blushes, amazing stuff. This is a Jane Cosmetics eyeshadow in the shade Lotus. It's a shimmer finish, and I mentioned these in my hits and misses, but I specifically wanted to mention Lotus because I've really been wearing it almost every day this month. Just topped off my, like, a little bit on my inner corner and my lid, and I've been getting asked so many questions like what eyeshadows I wear, and I always list what makeup I wear down in the description, but I do just sometimes dust a little bit of this on in the inner corner, and just as a nice highlight. And I used to never really do that. I used to never really highlight my inner corner, but lately I've been really into it, and this shade Lotus is perfect for that, and it's just so shimmery and so beautiful. I think that this shade is, you know, it's kind of like a neutral champagne shade as well. It reminds me a lot of Urban Decay Sin, but a little bit lighter, and I feel like it will work on a lot of different people. It's so gorgeous, and it has a little flower print, but I have been using it a lot this month, so that's starting to go away a little bit, but it's still, the shade is so gorgeous. So that's the Jane eyeshadow in Lotus. And next up, I have this Jordana Fabuliner liquid eyeliner pen. I know a lot of you have heard of this. It is like a holy grail product for so many people. I'm really into liquid liner and just eyeliner in general. I usually wear cat eye every day. So here's what it looks like. It's just kind of like a felt tip, and it's really nice and pointy. The other thing I like about it is that it's not too bendy. It's not like a floppy pen that's going to be flying all over your lids. It's like, you know, it has a nice stiffness about it, which makes it easier to control for me anyway. And the other liner I've been wearing a lot this month is new to me. It's the Maybelline Ice Studio Gel Liner. I never tried this gel liner before, which is crazy because gel liner is my favorite type of liner, especially since I do cat eyes every day, and I'm wearing it today, so that's what it looks like right there. It's very black, and it does dry down. I feel like it's nicely pigmented, but it kind of does have like a little bit of a leathery finish. It doesn't dry down exactly to matte, but you know, it gets pretty close, so I'm not really complaining. The formula is so creamy. It's really smooth. It's not waxy at all. It's just, it's really hard to describe because it doesn't feel, it feels lighter than a gel to me, which is kind of crazy. It's unlike any other gel liner I've tried before. It's just, it's very light, but it doesn't look like it would be light in the pot, and I don't know what it is about it, but it's just a great gel liner. And my last makeup product is this lip balm. I actually hauled this not too long ago. It's called ACURE. The brand is called ACURE, and I read online that all of the proceeds go to breast cancer, like 100%. I just tried this out of curiosity, and this is the flavor Dark Chocolate and Mint. It is 100% USDA organic, made of organic ingredients, and the scent is amazing. It really smells like dark chocolate and mint together in one. I mean, I'm trying to open it here. There we go. It smells really great. It's very natural. It's not overly sweet, you know. If you love mint, if you love dark chocolate, this is perfect for you. I love both of those things so much, and I feel like this scent is very, you know, it's not overpowering. It's not so minty that it's gonna like burn your lips. This formula is kind of creamy, so I would suggest wearing it at night because it can make your lips look kind of crazy shiny, but that's the reason why I don't really use it so much in the day. But like I said, at night I just put a little bit of this on, and I've been loving it this month. I'm so happy I decided to try it. And this says that it is the brand slogan is "A cure for your skin, a cure for the planet." So that's it for the makeup, but I do have some other beauty products that I really have been loving this month that I want to share with you. First one is from Neutrogena. It is their oil-free acne wash in their redness reducing type. This is just a face wash. They have a bunch of different kinds of these, but I just decided to get their redness one out of curiosity. It was like $6, and the deep clean is still my favorite, but this works pretty well. Actually, it does reduce redness, and I notice, you know, it is kind of more of a temporary effect though. I don't feel like it really gets rid of redness. I feel like it just kind of temporarily makes it, you know, go down a little bit. But it does, I feel like it does clean my skin nicely. It leaves my skin feeling clean without drying it out, which is important to me since I have very dry skin. I do like the way it cleanses my skin. I wouldn't say it's like the best at redness reducing, but it does feel like it soothes my skin and cleans it nicely. So I have half a bottle, so that's pretty good. I like the pump it comes with. Everything about that is great. And I've been kind of into face washes lately, so let me know which ones you guys like. Anyway, let's talk about lotions. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys went to the semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works, but they brought back a few of, you know, their old kind of favorite scents, and I was so happy that they brought back Black Raspberry Vanilla. I have talked about this so much in like pretty much any Bath & Body video that I have or haul that I have here on YouTube, and I was just really happy they brought it back, and they might have some left, so if you guys are interested, go to your Bath & Body Works and get it because they brought it back. If you guys have ever tried this lotion, you know it's amazing. It really does smell like raspberries and vanilla, and it smells like fresh raspberries too. It's not like too sweet, but it just has a nice, it's so good. Like, it's just so good. When I smell it, it instantly reminds me of high school because this was like my scent, and I wore it like for a solid 4 years. I just wore this straight. I went through like 2 bottles of this lotion, but I went through the body sprays like crazy. Unfortunately, they didn't bring those back, but I know they sell them online, so I might place an online order. But I went through that body spray, you guys, like I went through one a month because I was like insanely in love with this scent. I still am, and smelling it just brings back like so many memories. I swear, it just like makes me think of like the girls' locker room. It's crazy. But because I used to, you know how you have like your little sprays and your lotions in your lockers, and I had my spray and I would just like spray it. I was one of those girls who didn't want to get dirty in PE, and I mean, like, I barely wanted to do anything in PE, so I would just sit there and I'd be like putting on my Black Raspberry Vanilla lotion, and all the girls would come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good," and I would tell them about it, and I would like pass the bottle, we would share this lotion, and you know, I mean, that's what PE was all about for me. It was about putting on my lotion, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't exercise, like, don't take this out of context or anything, but I freaking love this. It is so good, and I am so happy I have a new bottle because I'm gonna wear this solid until it's gone. I know I am. I have another lotion that is a new love of mine. It is also raspberry scented. It's from The Body Shop. This is actually a body butter, I believe they call it. Yeah, it's a body butter, and I got this on sale for $10. I went to The Body Shop. They had like a store, a standalone store. So anyway, I decided to skip on the makeup. I didn't know it was good. I just wanted to get the body butter because I heard so much about these from like SC Button, and she adores these. So I got the raspberry scent. The official name is Early Harvest Raspberry, and you get 6.75 ounces, 192 grams. So that's a big old tub. I mean, it's going to take me forever to use this up, and I have been using it though. See, I've been getting my use out of it. I know you're thinking like, you don't need any more lotions, but you know what? This is a body butter. It's different. It's not a lotion. See what I did there? This one called Early Harvest Raspberry is very natural smelling. and it really does smell like freshly washed raspberries or freshly picked. If you've ever been out in a field to pick berries, like this is what it smells like, and I love that. It reminds me of picking berries, so that's why I love it so much, and definitely worth the price. I got it on sale for like 10 bucks. Usually they're like 20, 22, so go head on over to the body shop and get you one. I've also been getting asked to like include favorites that are not beauty related at all, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I don't want to be showing you guys like, hey guys, look at this soda, it's called Canada Dry and it's so delicious and you should go to like Stater Brothers. Like I feel kind of silly doing that, so instead I thought I would share with you some of my favorite videos that I found this month, and I'm gonna link a few of them down below. First up is from CK Beauty. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but I did a collab video with her not that long ago. Actually, it was like 6 months ago. Who am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, she did a video all about her summer beauty favorites, like her essentials for summer, and I really enjoyed it. She talks a lot like I do. Like she has a category for everything, face products, specifically like foundations, powders, lipsticks, concealers. She goes through each category, which I loved, and I was just sitting there like, okay, yes, I need this, like I was writing it down, and it was really interesting. Her lip products especially, she talked about some great lip products, so I'm gonna link that video down below for you to check out. Another video, actually it's like a completely different style video. It was a review by MrsLolaLynn. I don't know if you guys have ever seen her channel, but she does great reviews and I love her channel to death, so go and check her out. She did a review on the new Lorac Pro 2 palette. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a lot of buzz going on. I know that it is, I think they're screaming because I didn't buy the Lorac 2 Pro palette yet. I know I'm excited to see it. I'm hoping they have it at Fame Expo. That's why I didn't order it online yet, because I love the original Lorac Pro, but I saw her review and it made me want it even more. And my last two videos are completely not even beauty related, but the first one is this random, I don't even know how I found this video. I was up late at night, like 2 in the morning, and sometimes I do this. I just go on YouTube at 2 in the morning because I can't fall asleep on my phone, and it's this little thing with like a crown. He looks like a mouse, and it's like Minecraft in the background, and he sings this song about like how he makes potato. It's weird. It's just so weird. You have to see it. I'm not even gonna explain it to you. Basically, it's like a ridiculous video of this little cartoon character mousy thing. It's actually cute. Like, it's really creepy. This character is so creepy, but it's cute at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I like things like that, and this video is like so, it's like, some of you probably won't think it's funny, but I was laughing so hard for like the whole thing. I couldn't handle it, how ridiculous. It's random. Like, he sings about potatoes, and then he sings about centipedes, and it's like the song makes no sense. But the next video I want to mention is from PewDiePie. I know a lot of you have probably heard of his channel. He's like the most subscribed to person on YouTube. He's like a gamer, and he films himself. I actually don't really play a lot of games, but I enjoy watching his channel. He films himself as he's playing the game, so like you can see him in the corner of the screen, and like the game is there, and you just watch him play this game, right? But there's this one game in particular. It's called Goat Simulator, and it's hilarious. I want to get this game because it looks so stupid and fun at the same time. And his latest video, he makes a lot of these goat simulator videos, and I've watched all of them, but the latest one was really funny. And basically you're like a goat in the game, and you like run around and you do random tricks and stuff. It's ridiculous. I honestly never was like, I didn't even know who PewDiePie was until like a month ago, and I know that's crazy, but his videos are really funny. And so that's it for this June favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know how you feel about the non-beauty favorites thing, because I just mentioned videos. I wasn't really sure. I didn't want to go around and like pick random stuff in my house. Like, I wasn't sure how to go about that. So if you guys have suggestions on what you would like to hear or see me talk about, definitely let me know in the comments, because I was like, non-beauty, what do I do? So let me know how you feel about that. And also, I just want to say thank you again for all of your support. Like, 20,000 is blowing my mind right now. So thank you guys so much, and let me know if you have any questions about these products, and if I have any full reviews on them, I will link them down below for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching.